right, Jordan, another clean sheet despite going down a man. Talk us through that one.
Honestly, going down a man is not something that we need, but the aim from the for the start of the game was to get zeros. No goal conceded, increase our chance of winning the game. As you can see, we're happy to get Jack on the field, put away 2 for us. The team is clicking, ball is moving side to side. The defensive unit effort on the breakaway, Seba with the defensive header, Anto with some big save, Manu with some big clearance, Dispe and TJ Farrell. Everything is locked down in the back, and we just keep building.
Been a couple of games coming. Now you've got 2 wins on the bounce. Do you feel like things are kind of turning around, getting to where you wanted to be?
Yeah, things are turning around. The vibes is good, but the mentality is we still need one more good pass, one more good tackle, one more good communication. Everything is one more win, one more save from Anto, one more shot on goal. The mentality is just one more. We're not relaxing now. We're not getting complacent. We're slightly paranoid. We're going for more. We're going for more.
Obviously, Portland had got one over you in the US Open Cup. Now you get one back against them. Does that make you feel any differently about the result?
Yeah, for sure. Slightly a revenge game for sure. They knocked us out of Open Cup. Really dramatic, winning PKs. They also beat us in preseason, so we had to come and set the standard and show what we could do. I think like it's the strongest team we've put out so far all season, and we just keep building.
Clean sheet. How's that one feel?
Yeah, I feel excited. As a defender, to keep clean sheet is good for us.
Going forward, you were pretty lively in the attacking third, a lot of good crosses, picking up the assist there. How does that part of the game feel for you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do what the coaches, have been saying to me, like try to stay more high, getting ball in the box for our strikers, Momo, Kyle, Nishi, and whosoever. And I think I'm just, doing what the coaches want me to do.
When you talk about doing what the coaches want you to do, what has shifted for you? What have you been actually trying to accomplish on the pitch?
I feel positive, because I like going forward and making defense as well. So I feel I'm so comfortable playing more high up the field, and going 1v1 and try to put the ball in the boxes to help the team to get the goals.
It didn't rain as much as maybe some people have been afraid of, but how does that affect the game when it is raining like that, when it's kind of windy like it was?
We just mentally strong. It doesn't matter the weather. We're trying to go with this positive, energy game by games and try to see what comes next.
All right, Brendan, win in the USL Cup, 3 points. What's your first reaction there?
Good performance, I think. Barring some quite frankly wild refereeing, I think it's a 3 or a 4 goal win. I think that's where it was headed.
Jack Canioto comes on 2 goals on his debut.
Phenomenal. He was phenomenal. He didn't commit a foul in the game and he got 2 yellow cards, so mind-bending.
Outside of that, how did you feel like the team's performance was? Thinking about some of the things you've been talking about, the connectivity, the fluidity of the team.
We saw a lot of and it's going to take a while to gel, but we saw a lot of, like you said, fluidity. That's a good word for it, especially when we build through Samu and Jack. And we talked about it before the game, getting the ball to their feet in a very calm, deliberate way. They do well to free themselves and find space, and they're both excellent passers and, guys that can unlock a team.
Defensively, it's a clean sheet. Not a ton of great chances, but also some good goal line clearances. Everybody kind of committing. How did you feel about the defensive performance?
Phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. I think we're 8 games in total now, and we've conceded 2 goals in regulation in the run of play. That's excellent.
What is it about the way team's approaching this defensively that is contributing to that kind of performance?
It's commitment. It's guys like Joe Farrell, and it's guys like Jordan Scarlett and TJ joining the group, and Diz starting to get healthy. It's those guys committing to making big plays on an individual level when they have to and winning duels. And then for my money, we have 2 of the best wing backs or outside backs in the league, in Emmanuel Samadia and Sebastian Anderson.
Samadia, great game there, picking up the assist. How would you rate his performances over the season so far?
He's just fun to watch. I mean, his service is elite. There's a reason he's playing AFCON qualifying games, and he was lined up against Mo Salah last month. I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to play at a higher level. It's just a question of where he'll end up.
Getting one back over Portland there after the US Open Cup. How does that feel, and how do you feel about the Jägermeister Cup now going forward with 3 points?
Yeah, we talked about the importance of this competition. I mean, if you get out of your group, you're only 3 games from a trophy, and a meaningful one because all 38 teams across the USL landscape are involved. And you saw the very first game of the competition, the championship team go down last night. You know, I texted Jeffries after the game, great performance. I mean, any team in this competition can beat any other team in this competition. And it's the quickest path to a trophy that anyone in USL is going to get. Thank you.